Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to do something really luscious. I'm going to make Thai green curry. Before we do that, a shout out to Robert and James who say they're incredibly rich and loaded with cholesterol. Yes! And also to Brody who requested this probably more than a year ago, but finally here it is. Coincidentally, we went to a Thai restaurant last weekend and they had about 15 small plates on the menu, so we got all of them. There were 4 of us, so, you know, we weren't being that greedy. But it's magnificent stuff. I don't do a lot of Thai recipes because a lot of them are quite involved, but I think this is, you know, slightly cheating. I'm not making my own green curry paste, but everything else I am. So, yeah, it should be quite quick, easy, delicious. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, etc. And let us get on with it. Ingredients for the Thai green curry. I'm using ready-made green curry paste, as I explained, because, well, I just am. So you'll want probably about 3 to 6 teaspoons of that, depending on how hot you want your curry to be. You want some chicken. I've got 3 chicken thighs, and I reckon when I've deboned and de-skinned that, I will have about 300 grams of actual chicken. 400 gram can of coconut milk, full fat. Don't get low fat because that's, you know, a medium aubergine. A stick of lemongrass to beef up the paste. You might also add fresh garlic and ginger. A small handful of mange tout, snow peas or sugar snap peas. A red chilli, mainly for garnish. 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar. 4 kaffir lime leaves, which need to be torn in half. The juice of half a lime. Oh, an onion. And a small handful of basil. If you can get Thai basil, that's better, but I couldn't find any. Thai basil tastes like that, but it's got more aniseedy flavour. Is that everything? 250 ml of chicken stock. Some oil for sautéing. Right, let's prep these things. Right, I'm going to de-skin and debone the chicken thighs. Obviously you can get thighs that are already prepped. If you want to pay twice as much for them, go ahead. And this skin and bones will go in stock. So just cut it into bite-sized pieces. I'm not too bothered about getting all the meat off it because, you know, that will be nice in the stock. Okay, there's the chicken. I'll pop that in the fridge while we do everything else. And then immediately clean up the board, the knife, the fingers, anything else that's been in contact with raw chicken. The curry will take 15 to 20 minutes. The rice will take 20 minutes. So basically what we want to do is get everything prepped for the curry and then start the rice and then start cooking the curry. And that way we should be running around like headless chickens. So finely chop your onion. Nah, magic knife. And then we want to finely chop the lemongrass. This is quite hard. Smells great though. Trim the ends off your peas. Cut them in half. Cut your lime in half. Tear your lime leaves into bits. And coarsely chop the basil leaves. I'll cut this into chunks when we're ready for it, otherwise it'll probably start to go brown and yick. Okay, this can doesn't have a ring pull, so we need to open it the old-fashioned way. Now for the rice, I've got 200 grams of Thai Jasmine rice. I've got 310 millilitres, yes, really, of cold water, and I've got a sprinkling of nigella seeds to garnish. So mostly when you do Thai rice, you are instructed to rinse it, sometimes to soak it. But this method, which I'm trying for the first time, doesn't rinse or soak it, but it does depend on having exactly the right amount of water or the right ratio of water to rice. So this is it. So let's get over there and cook it. Put the rice under water in a pan, rapidly bring it to a boil and then turn it down to simmer. And when it's simmering, put a lid on and don't touch it. Leave it for 12 minutes. To cook the curry, heat the oil in a saucepan or cast iron thingy like this or whatever over medium heat. Add the onion and let that cook for 3 or 4 minutes without browning. Then we'll add the curry paste and the lemongrass. And if you've chosen to pimp it up with extra garlic and ginger, finely chopped or minced, add that now as well. And cook it for 2 or 3 minutes till it kind of dries out. Then add the chicken stock and the coconut milk and mix those well. Now add 2 teaspoons of fish sauce and the 2 teaspoons of sugar. Add the lime leaves, bring it to a simmer and then add the chicken. Turn the heat down to medium so it's bubbling gently and cook for about 7 minutes. Chicken's all going on, so I'm going to cut the aubergine into chunks. I always get disappointed with aubergines because I kind of think that they should be like potatoes, you know, so if you fried them you would get a nice crispy finish, but you don't, they just absorb oil forever. Add the aubergine, cook it for about 5 minutes till it's soft. And then give it a taste, and if you want more saltiness you can add more fish sauce or actual salt, and if you want more sweetness, add sugar. So I've just had a little taste and amazingly there's no heat in that at all, so I'm going to add a couple more teaspoons of the green curry paste, and also it needs more salt and maybe some more fish sauce, so we'll just mess about with that for a bit. Now the thing about fish sauce is it stinks, but don't let that put you off, because once it's cooked into whatever you're doing, that aroma, stench, goes away and it just leaves a, you know, total umami flavour. Add the snow peas, the mange tout, whatever, and then stir in the basil and the lime juice. Just cook those for 2 minutes. So now you should have a fairly thin sauce. You don't want it thick, it's meant to be runny. And it's ready now, you don't want to overcook it. Then turn off the heat, leave the lid on for another 10 minutes. Then you can take the lid off and just gently stir it, because it's quite fragile, this jasmine rice. Gently stir it with a rubber spatula. Now it's ready to serve with your wonderful curry. Okay, here we go. Taste test of Thai green curry and jasmine rice. No complaints about that. Might be a little tad hot now, but it's just so full of flavour. That's just fantastic. You should give it a go. Really, really nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.